What up, guys? Listen, I am always looking to give you game. So I have another sample dispute letter, right? So you guys can't say, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it by myself. If you don't want to do it by yourself, if you don't have time, if you don't have the energy, hire a reliable credit repair company such as Precious Credit Management, right? I'm the CEO of that company. However, if you are doing it yourself, I want to give you guys some tips. And we're going to go over a sample dispute letter for an inquiry removal, right? Now, first, guys, I got previous videos on this in the past, but an inquiry is when a creditor pours your credit to see your credit worthiness, right? So now, there's a few reasons you could get an inquiry. You could get an inquiry because someone tried to pull your credit and you wanted to go apply for credit, whether you got denied or not. It was a hard pull. Someone may have stolen your identity and have gotten your credit pulled. I've seen that numerous times. Many people go to get such as like a car loan, and then the car lot pulls their company 10, 15 times just to try to get them approved for the loan. Um, and I always explain to people during the credit repair process, I do not recommend continuously applying for loans because the whole point of applying for a loan is getting approved. If your credit is already bad or you're continuing to apply for loans, all you're doing is getting a bunch of inquiries on your credit report and it's not really helping you, right? So we're going to say that this letter, guys, is to TransUnion, right? We want to put our data at the top. All right, so we're going to start this off with Dear TransUnion. We always want to start with who we're sending the letter to. And we're going to start beginning with I'm writing this letter in regards to the inquiry on my credit report that is reporting inaccurate, right? The inquiry that needs attention is X, right? So the first thing that we're doing in the letter is we're letting them know why we're writing. We're writing them because of the inquiry that is reporting on your credit report inaccurate, right? That's why we're writing them. Now, the second part of the letter, we keep it as simple. We're telling them what company it is, okay? So let's say the inquiry is from Capital One, right? So we're going to fill that in. And just to let you guys know, if you only need one dispute letter, I do specific dispute letters as well, right? So we're going to say the inquiry is Capital One, all right? I did not authorize the inquiry, and then we're going to put a date. So let's say the date was on 3/20/2020, right? Let's say that's when the inquiry was pulled. So we want to have why we're disputing the inquiry, what inquiry we're disputing, what was the date for that inquiry, when it was pulled, and our reason for disputing the inquiry, right? Now, as you guys can see in this example, we put a date of March 20th, 2020. So if we have a 2020 date, I'm going to put at the end of this letter that this inquiry is outdated, right? And it could be a few reasons, right? Maybe the inquiry is outdated. Maybe you didn't authorize the inquiry. And you can fill this in whatever you deem necessary, okay? Maybe you didn't authorize the inquiry. Maybe it was fraudulent, right? Maybe the inquiry was fraudulent, right? It was outdated, meaning that it reached the statute of limitations, right? Statute of limitations. So if you wasn't aware of it, then you may have not authorized it, okay? So these are typically the reasons you're going to pick when it comes to your inquiry removal. It was either outdated, you did not authorize it, it was a fraudulent account, or sometimes, guys, when you have inquiries with closed accounts, it can be a little bit more less difficult to get off of the report because you do not have any current accounts tied to that company, right? So we always want to keep our letters simple, simple, simple. We want to say why we're disputing. We want to say why. We want to say what we're disputing, and then the results, right? The outcome. What do we want to happen, right? What do we want to happen? So you always want to say why, what you're disputing, the outcome. You want to print your name at the bottom, right? Always identify who you are. You can always add your last for your social up there, and always put the inquiry. Always put the inquiry reporting date, what inquiry you're disputing. Now, if there's multiple inquiries with TransUnion, when you pick Capital One for 3/20/2020, you want to pick Capital One, and then maybe another one was Chase. You will add Chase, and you will also pick that date. Maybe Chase date is April 4th of 2019. Now you can dispute more than inquiry one at once, and you always want to make sure you're disputing with the right bureau that that inquiry is reporting to. Keep your letters simple. Why? What you want to happen, guys, and then the outcome that you are looking for. Now, the wording is super important. That's why you always want to be clear on why you are disputing this information on your credit report, right? In my experiences, inquiries that have reached a statute of limitation, outdated inquiries, has been the easiest to remove. But keep your letters simple, guys. Use this simple template to begin writing your inquiries to the credit bureaus, and I hope this information helped you. If you feel like this information helped you, like, subscribe, comment, go follow me on Instagram. I am Precious Thompson, and an ebook 700 Credit Club.